this demo video. All about the new 2 HP playback gain expander for the Lo-Fi uTape scrubber. So the Lo-Fi uTape scrubber kind of benefits from having a playback gain expander because tape has this character that, depending on the speed we play it at, it will change the output level. So the faster the tape, either playing or recording, the higher the volume. So this will mean, depending on the way you're using your Lo-Fi tape scrubber, whether you're kind of maximising the loop length, example somewhere around here, we might want to just boost the record a little bit. And so to get that one-to-one balance between the input and output, in this case we boosted the record level, but the alternative way of doing it would be to boost the playback. So yeah, levels can depend as well on tape formulation. So all the U-loops that I supply them with now and sell online are made with AR90, which I found has the kind of highest replay volume for a given record, and everything, keeping everything else the same. But yeah, I found it kind of useful for playing back old dictaphones that I've found, dictaphone messages that I've found in job lots. So this is quite an interesting one. It's called, I've called it Adam's answer phone messages. And so to get the most out of this recording, we want to push the gain fader up to the top, and then as well as that we've got a high gain which doubles the gain range.
So a new message then. So are you back? Does the Wanderer return? Clearly not at this present moment. I'm a mobile. Give us a call.
So this is great because before, if I put it back down to normal kind of gain ranges, what the uTape scrubber would be set to.
Give us a call.
Compared to our normal modular levels, this would be pretty low. And sometimes, I mean, this was recorded really well. Other recordings, this is wild. This is a vicar who took it upon himself to record a conversation with a couple of members of his congregation over a disagreement about a donation. I don't know, the way these things find me, I love it. But so you can hear this is much quieter. So in this case, having this gain range, and I think this was actually recorded a little bit on a different.
Yeah, for what?
There we go.
For what? It was such a hate thing between me and my husband now.
Just a bit of head
It's going to be a
adjustment
black
there.
mark against my daughter down at St Thomas's every time I see you. Because if that's the case, I might as well just knock it on the head, Father, and put it in a Lee Park school.
And this was at a different tape speed as well. You can see we've had to go even lower.
And you're making it 150% more stressful.
No, not.
No, I'm not. I don't know whether I should. I've got this idea of releasing all of these weird dictaphone messages that I found. Was lucky enough to buy somewhere around 1,000 of these, and yeah, I had to pay a premium for them. Half of them, well, more than half, have come without the screws in that I need to make these kind of U-loops, but the other half are great for making them. But a nice side consequence of getting this huge job lot, which I wasn't expecting, is that there's still loads of messages on them. So we've got things like answer phone messages, conversations. Now this is probably my favourite so far. I've got a bit of a collection of hold music, and this one, oh, it's wild. Here we go. You can see again, we want this. So that would be normal playback gain. And you can hear how overdriven and distorted the recording is, but to get it up to modular level, that's where this expander comes into play. So, yeah, without me getting too lost in the world of long lost messages. And that just shows you how much range, speed-wise, this machine has. But yeah, coming back to reality and demoing this module, expander, you can see the signal differences there, huge range. So here we are, we've just got some janky kind of sine waves from me testing on this one. And like I say, we've got our fader. And I'll bring this over because we're getting a little bit confused with the delay. So you can see we've got quite a big range, push that even further. But this is where the module gets interesting. In the bottom position, you might be able to start to hear there a bit of hard clipping, and let's actually take some fresh recordings. So I've got a well, I was recording with a Casio, but let's use a microphone. Okay, so we've got this testing 1 2. Hopefully you can see the So let's add a bit of this. So we've got it in normal gain setting at the moment, kind of 1 to 1, what we hear. Because records in the middle, AC bias, we could actually push that higher just to get a cleaner recording. It will push the levels up a little bit, but that's a whole other thing. And then playback gain in the middle. As I was saying earlier, when we slow the tape down, it gets quieter. So that's again where this. See how those lows just jump out of the mix as soon as we push the gain up. Beautiful. So the top switch is 2 times gain, middle's normal, and then the bottom, this is where it gets interesting. And it will kind of overdrive and hard clip. So let's hear it properly now. 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 So I hope that's been interesting and explains what this new expander does. If you want more information on how to install it, there's a video on my YouTube about installing all these modules, and hopefully I'll have a video up about this AC bias record. I think I'm going to stick with the V1. As interesting an idea as it was to add CV control over the bias level, I don't really think it's necessary at this point. It kind of gives this effect of you can hear it at audio rates, but it's quite a minimal difference. Really, I think what the AC bias does more so than changing the quality of the recording. I mean, it does obviously improve the recording, but it changes how much of the previous recording is erased when we record on top. And doing that with CV, it's something I think, you know, we want to just do manually. So that'll be the next little video. I think I'm going to swap this back to the V1. But yeah, if you've got any questions about this module, yeah, you know, it's quite self-explanatory, just a playback gain expander. But, you know, if there's anything I haven't mentioned, just leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer. But yeah, until next time, peace, love and tape loops. Bye now. Okay. Right, that's the one.